Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Dwight here. I just wanted to share something very quickly with you all, something that should be useful as we move forward in our database uh, learning journey. So let me share. Oh, I need to open a browser. I'm going to share the browser here. All right, hopefully you can all see this. So if you Google, the platform is called LucidCharts. If you Google that, it'll take you to this LucidChart website. It's a very, very basic tool. And the heads up is that you can use this tool to create ERDs. So if you log in, or excuse me, once you access the site, it'll ask you to essentially register. And I would definitely register with your regular email address. And it does have a trial version, which means you can use the trial version for just for our purposes during our database adventures. So I'm going to use my my GCU since that's where I primary teach. So it'll ask you to create an account and all. And that this is not you're not signing on to anything that's essentially that you'll be tied to, and they actually don't even send out email notifications, anything like that. So just basically, you're just creating an account, and you start the trial. But since I've already started it, and you can do this as well, you can bypass a lot of the informational portions of it, and just go right. If you click on this documents tab that's on top, it'll take you to the LucidChart platform. And one of the components in this area is your entity relationship diagram. So if you click on that, it will open up the entity relationship diagram working window. And as you see here in my trial account, I've already created an ERD, and basically and I can show you where this is pulling the information from these tables. These are just tables. You can create the tables. You can import the data into LucidChart. I imported this AdventureWorks test database that you can acquire on the web as well. And the good thing about this is just a brief overview. If you need more information about the LucidChart, just please let me know. The good thing is that it'll create your cardinal relationships. It'll identify your keys, etc. All that you're learning. And the good thing, you can save this or import or export this using your regular navigation. You can export this as a PDF onto your, or any other, or a picture or whatever, or onto your local machine. And when you run the export, it actually creates a file and you can print, etc. Just keep that in mind. It's a very useful way of using this particular tool. So quickly, let me go over how. Now this particular scenario I imported from SQL Server, and I could show you that. Let me see if I have my SQL Server running here. Take a look at, just hold on a second. Go to my mini virtual machines. You don't see this, but I'm navigating. I have several virtual machines running on my Mac here. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have to remember which password is associated with this machine, etc. That's not it. Just bear with me. No. Hopefully I can get this running. If not, I can walk you through it. Trying to figure out the right, oh, there we go. All right. So let me launch SQL Server, and I'll just show you basically how I was able to pull this into LucidChart, excuse me, database. Pull this data here. I'll start by saying basically you can use this import function here, or import wizard. And basically, if you want to import the entire database, which is what I did with this AdventureWorks, you click the import database, it will provide the code for you, even with the trial. Yeah, so don't enter a credit card. If it stops you from importing, we'll figure out we can figure out a way of working around that. Unfortunately, I guess my particular account has expired as far as the trial, although you do have, access to, the basic ERD building tools, so you can create entity relationships, et cetera, without importing your database. And the functions are very simple, so you can open up a new document and start there. Basically, there's cloud architect. There's quite a few tools in here. Even a DBMS ER diagram here. And basically, you can start from this framework, label your tables. So you start with creating the document here. And this is pretty much the easiest way to use this tool without having to import data. And you see here's your tables, and it actually identifies. So you can use this to build your ERD with, this is UML notations. You'll find out about what that means. Well, this is a very easy way to create an ERD, and that's what I wanted to point out. Remember the platform name is LucidChart. You can start a trial version, and it doesn't really expire as far as the basic functionality. It just expires. You should be able to use this if you're building your database, even in MySQL, or excuse me, with MySQL and all that, you can still import your data if you want to go that route. So if you have any questions about this, please let me know. Otherwise, this is just another option. It's not required. It's just another option to use to create your ERDs. All right, so that's my kind of recommendation for this week. I will try to, I have so many things going on, but I will try to hold a Zoom meeting tomorrow, Friday. And I think my plan is to hold it at 3. I was going to hold it yesterday, but I ran into a lot of issues. So, all right. Take care and keep up the good work, everyone. You're all doing very, very well. Thank you.